Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will explain about the topic one-to-one function. Okay, what is called one-to-one function? A function where one input gives one unique output. This is called one-to-one function. The one-to-one function is nothing but a function where one input gives one unique output. Right? What is called function we discussed in the first video. The function is nothing but the input gives an output, right? One input gives and one output. Here, one-to-one function is a function that gives one input gives and one unique output. The word unique is important here. One unique output. I will explain through the arrow diagram. This is a set B, A, B, C, D. This is another set, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, see. One-to-one function means one input has an unique output. That means different outputs. B has an output 2, C has an output 3. So 4. This is a one-to-one function. Okay, are you clear? This is a function and this function is called one-to-one function. I will draw another one function. It is A, B, C, D. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. I will draw another one function. Whether this is a function or not, yeah, we know that this is a function because every input has one output, right? But it is not an one-to-one function. Why? What is the definition of one-to-one function? Every input has an unique output, right? Here, the input A and B has the same output, so it's not an one-to-one function. One-to-one function is it must be a unique output. This the first is a one-to-one function. This is not one-to-one function, but it is a function. This arrow, this is a function, but it's not an one-to-one function. Are you clear? Okay. Then the next topic is horizontal line test. Horizontal line test. We discussed a vertical line test in the first video. Vertical line test means we need to identify whether the graph is a function or not, right? Here the horizontal line test means nothing but we need to identify whether the graph is unknown function or not. That's very easy. The same procedure that was we find in a vertical line test. The horizontal line test means if they give any one graph, this is a graph. The graph must be a function. This graph must be a function. Okay. I will draw one function. Oh, sorry, I draw one graph here. You need to check whether this graph is a function or not. By using a vertical line test, we can able to check the graph is a function or not, right? Let's check this graph is a function or not. This graph is a function because if we draw one vertical line to this graph, the line only intersects in one point, right? It's not intersects at 2 point or more than 2 point. It's only intersects in one point. So the graph is a function. We need to identify this function graph is this function graph is a one-to-one function or not. For this, we use horizontal line test. Horizontal line means we draw one horizontal line here. Here, this let's see here. The line will intersect in 2 points, right? 2 points. So the line only intersects in only one point, then only called the graph is a one-to-one function. Here the line intersects in 2 points, so the graph is not a function. Okay, this is not a this is not a one-to-one function, but this is a function. Okay, I will draw another one graph. This is on this is x-axis, this is y-axis. Here I need to check whether this graph is a one-to-one function. First, we need to know this graph is a function, right? By vertical line test. If we draw one vertical line, only this intersects in only one point, right? But so it's a this is a function. Okay. we identify this graph is a function. Then we want to identify whether this graph is a one-to-one function or not. For this, we use the horizontal line test. Just draw one horizontal line here. Here the line is only intersects in only one point, right? Only one point. So this graph is a one-to-one function. This graph is a one-to-one function. Okay. This is a function and this graph is a one-to-one function. Only the function can be a one-to-one function. Okay. Okay. I will draw another one graph. Okay, this is one graph. This is x-axis. This is y-axis, right? This is x-axis, y-axis. Okay. I need to check whether this is a one-to-one function. For this, we need to draw one horizontal line through this graph. Here, the line is intersects in 3 points, so the graph is not an one-to-one function, but this is a function. Okay, I will draw another one graph. Okay, let's see. This is a function or not. For function, we need to draw a vertical line, right? Here I draw one vertical line, but here it's intersects in 2 points. When I draw the horizontal line here, it's only intersects 1 point. But this is not a function, right? This is not a function, and also only the function can be an one-to-one function. Here this is not a function, so it's not an one-to-one function also. If we draw this graph, in this graph, if you draw horizontal line, it's only one. The line is intersects in only 1 point. We can say this is a one-to-one function, but we need to check whether this graph is a function or not. By using a vertical line test. Again, that only you need to we need to check whether this graph is a one-to-one function or not. Okay, I hope you understand this. Okay, I just recall once more. Okay. First means one-to-one function. One-to-one function is nothing but if where one input gives and one unique output. The unique is very important here. Only a different output will be gained. Okay. I will draw an arrow diagram. The first arrow diagram is an one-to-one function. This is not an one-to-one function, but this is a function, but it's not a one-to-one function because it doesn't have a unique output, right? So it's not a function. Sorry, it's not a one-to-one function. We need to check whether the graph is a one-to-one function or not. We use an horizontal line test. This graph is not an one-to-one function, but this is a function, right? Okay. Then another one graph is here. This is one-to-one function. This is not one-to-one because it intersects more than 1 point, not one-to-one. This is not a function, right? Not one-to-one function. Okay, I hope you all understand this topic. In next video, I will explain about inverse function. Okay, thank you.